Eighth graders. Today, what our goal is we're going to take everything that we've learned with fiction and we are going to apply it to movie trailers. Movie trailers do a great job building suspense and keeping giving you all these fiction elements in just a short period of time. So we're just going to review some of these things and apply it to movie trailers. So a couple things to review. A complex character is a character who develops and has gone through a lot. And you see that development and growth in any story or movie trailer or whatever. So that is what a complex character is. Manipulating time, you guys just did an ed puzzle on this. Foreshadowing is hinting at what is to come, and a flashback is reviewing something that happened in the past. Okay. Tone, we've talked about that. A tone is how the writer feels about, and tone is created through word choice. And in this case, it's created through music and different lines and things like that. And then to get deeper into tones, looking at how does language, music, cinematography, like your pictures and things, how do those develop the tone? The next one is more specifically mood, how music and cinematography build specifically suspense or mystery or tension or humor. All of those will be in some sort of movie trailer because they want you to come and watch their movie. They need to make money off of you watching their movie. And then the last one is theme. Remember, theme is a lesson. So how is that theme developed and introduced in the trailer? So how does it start and how does it end? So we're going to do one together. We're going to watch Spider-Man 2 together, and then you guys are going to pick one on your own. So take a look here. You'll click on this. Let me talk my way through this. We'll probably have an ad, and we're going to watch this together.
You know what it is I love about being Spider-Man? Everything. Peter Parker, Harry Osborn. It's been 10 years. What have you been up to? I do some web design. Nice arms. It's just the wrist. Just on the wrist, buddy. Peter, you're going to want to see this. Oscorp. Get you under surveillance. Why? Isn't that the question of the day? Nothing is what I thought it was.
I once told you that secrets have a cost. The truth does too.
My name is Richard Parker. I have discovered what Oscorp was going to use my research for.
What is all this?
The future. We have plans for you, Peter Parker. You wanted to be the hero.
Need a hand?
Now you gotta pay the price.
We have the power now. We can change the world.
Then let's go catch a spider.
I made a choice. This is my path.
This is bigger than you, Peter.
I'm the only one who can stop the power. I'm Spider-Man. I gotta go.
I'm coming with you.
Fine, it's too dangerous. Sorry, I love you. Don't hate me.
All right, so I'm going to pause this here so it doesn't move on. Okay, so let's talk really quick. Complex hero or heroine, how did Spider-Man develop? So at the beginning, he almost seemed like he's like, yeah, I saved the world, right? And then at the end, it seemed like he was more willing to stand up and fight for things. Like, it wasn't just him, he was willing to give himself up to do the right thing. And you kind of see that in the movie trailer. You see that intensity, you see his, like, he was doing everything for the girl he loved at the beginning, and then at the end he's like, listen, don't, he's going to save her, he's going to put himself at risk. Foreshadowing and flashback, think about how he said, I do web design, right? And then it even flashed back to his, I think it was his grandpa, saying what he discovered at Oscorp. So you see people like talking about things, or he said it's been 10 years. So look specifically at, things that are going to happen. Movie trailers are also going to manipulate time because it's going to flash forward to super big events in the story. So focus on that. Okay. Tones of the movie trailer seemed super suspenseful because you see a lot of energy. You see things happening. It seemed very intense. The music did that a lot, right? Very action. And I don't know how to have the author can't really feel action, but maybe intensity would be a good one. And looking at how does it develop a tone? Okay, if you notice the images, right? Look at when you looked, and if you need to go back and rewatch this, you totally can. But if you looked at when his friend Harry Osborn was talking to him for the first time in the office, and he was telling him like, "Hey, they had stuff on you." His eyes seemed really blue and almost more intense. If you go back and watch that, that really helps develop the intensity and the importance of, okay, this storyline's good, right? The other stuff is the music, like that added a lot of suspense because it was like, dum, 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 like why, that did a really good job building up and making you want to see what's going to happen. Cinematography wise, when you looked at the fire, that's where the color and all of that comes into play. And even at the very end, when he went to swing the thing and then the title came on. So it was like, you're like, oh, what happened? So that tone was the suspense there. And then if you keep going, how does the music, well, I guess let's focus back on the language. If you notice what his aunt even said, like, sometimes keeping secrets is not easy. Sometimes telling the truth is harder, things like that. Like that language, things that people are saying, him saying they've been watching you, like that, all of those quotes are going to build suspense because it makes you want to know, okay, what is going on, right? This one was really suspenseful. Music, there wasn't much music with humor, but the suspense and the mystery and the tension was very obvious, and it was because of the how it got, like, it built on itself the entire time, and that's how you see the suspense. So a lot of times the language will help, but the music really helps build either suspense or a mood or a tone. Okay. And then the last thing is, how was the theme introduced? There were a couple. You saw him kind of do whatever it takes for the people that he loved. So he was willing to do what it takes to keep the people that he loved safe. You saw at the beginning with Mary Jane, the one that he loves. And then at the end, he's like, stay here. I love you. Don't be mad at me, but you need to stay here. The other thing is what his aunt said to him at the beginning is like, sometimes it's hard to tell the truth. Sometimes it's even harder to keep secrets, or I forget the phrasing of it. I would have to go back and rewatch it, and I totally would. But I want to give you a chance to analyze this. But if you look at what she said to him at the beginning, and then if you think about him keeping it a secret that he's Spider-Man, that also tells you that theme. Like, you see that theme from the beginning to the end. And I'm sure if we watch the movie, it would be in there more, but knowing that it comes from a movie trailer, you can see these elements of fiction in just a movie trailer. Okay. So that being said, what you're going to do now is you're going to go and in Schoology, if you go in the reading folder, because these are reading skills. Okay. You're going to go class materials. You're going to go in the reading folder. Okay. And what you're going to do is take a look at the very first link, movie trailer analysis links. Now, you have this, Spider-Man's the first one. So if you want to rewatch it, I would highly recommend it, just so that now that we've talked about it, you can kind of know, okay, I see this. I know what this looks like. Okay, I feel good. Now you get to pick one of your own. Onward was a Disney movie that came out last year. It's about two brothers. They're on a quest. Just Mercy is a true story. The movie came out in 2019. It is about, he is a lawyer, and he is fighting for a person who is wrongly imprisoned for a crime. Call of the Wild is more of an action adventure story. There's dogs involved. And then Stargirl is on Disney Plus. That one is more of like a social, like kids are bullying her because she's weird, but she's like stand up for what you want to believe in. So all of these are good movies. They were just recently out, so they're newer. So you'll go to the movie trailer analysis, pick one, and then you are going to answer these 6 questions based on that. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your movies.